Welcome back to Karis Investment, where investments are made simple. My name is Ken, entrepreneur investor in the stock market, real estate, and of course, doing my own small business. Guys, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time, guys, welcome. I appreciate your time and effort. If you're a returning subscriber, as usual, guys, we do it for the family. We make sure that everyone wins. We suggest stocks that can make you short-term and long-term profit. This is very important. Always do research before you invest in the market. Now, on my screen, I'll be doing a deep dive down on affirm's holding. If you guys have invested in this company before, I've been invested in this company for a few months now, buy and sell shares back and forth. These are great opportunities when the price is low. Obviously, we saw a huge run and then we saw a massive pullback. Hopefully, you guys are taking advantage of this. But before we jump into it, guys, let's jump into the intro and we'll be right back to discuss more with affirm's holding. Absolutely. Welcome back, guys. I appreciate your time and your effort in this video. As usual, I make videos of stocks that I think could be beneficial if you're going long term or if you're going short term. If you guys have been rocking with me for the last year and a half or 2 years, you have known that stocks that we talked about in this channel always go on to make your 100, 200, 300, even 1,000% for some people. The number speaks for itself. This is a family. We're trying to grow to make sure everyone could win. Now, before we jump too much into it, I'll be jumping on this screen right now. Now, with the courtesy of Yahoo Finance, I'm using this screen just for illustration purposes. Now, let's take a look at affirm's holding for the year to date. We have seen that this company have been massively been tarnished, down approximately 75% for the year to date. Now, if we look in the last 3 months, there was a lot of activities that you can make a lot of profit. Now, if we look back in the summer, in June, early June, we can see that the company was down in the $17 per share range. This was an opportunity to go in and buy a lot of shares. Now, if you guys were following my channel, I'll let you guys know that I break in just around below $15 per share. We were juggling this with Veru at the time because a lot of noise was going on around Veru. So we're able to be selling Veru, buying this company and doing back and forth. Made a lot of smart trades that pays out. But if you missed out on that opportunity, we cannot turn back the hands of time, guys. We see here a massive run. The company was doing amazing, up approximately over $100 per share. But then bad news start coming in. Inflation, the fears of recession, consumer spending, a lot of things start happening with this company, and then the stock price starts to fall tremendously. Now, if you guys are not aware of this company, it is an e-commerce company. Typically, these fintech company help customers to purchase product in stores such as Best Buy and such as any stores that actually have some affiliation with these guys. You could sign up for like a credit card with them to make sure you could finance your project and your product. If you're in school, some school as well, give students the option that they could apply for a loan from the company to pay for your tuition, and then you have a set amount of time to pay back these loans. But the main thing we want to look at is just the stock price in general. If you want more information, you could always go to the company's website. We can see here on the company's website is affirm.com. We can see the option they have for your products here. Way to pay. So basically they give you anything from debit plus, virtual card, a lot of different ways you can pay with this company. There's savings you can make, and of course a ton of stuff is there. Now, I won't go over the stores and all that stuff, what they actually are working with. What I will go over basically is how the company is performing. There is a lot of bad news for the company in the last, I would say, 3 to 4 months in terms of consumer spending. We saw that Apple shift to their own payment system as well for people to apply and pay directly to Apple. We saw the same issue affect with Upstart Holdings as well, and a few other companies. Now, do I really think that this company is a company that you can invest in and make money long term? Absolutely yes. If you're wondering, you do not need to watch the entire video because I will be positive based on the long-term plan. Now, Again, I told you guys that I've gotten below $15 per share, and we made a huge profit when we saw it goes back up above $40 just weeks back. And then we're able to get back in again at lows below $22 per share. And we're just sitting right now waiting to see how it will respond. Now, if you recall, I create a video, I let you guys know that, hey, I'm thinking between Upstart Holdings and Affirm's holding, but I think Affirm's holding could give me a better return on my investment in the long term. With Upstart Holdings, trading very volatile, similar business model, not much difference. So if you're holding shares of Upstart Holdings, you can continue holding those shares because we can see that both company has been affected tremendously. Now, guys, keep in mind that this is investment, so anything could happen with the market. Make sure that you're doing proper research before you're jumping in and investing in this company. Now, when I say Upstart Holdings, I want to show you guys right here. We'll take a look at the picture of what's going on here. Upstart Holdings and Affirm's Holdings, they're down about the same thing. We can see that Upstart Holdings is down around 80+%. Affirm's holding is down for the year about 75%. So both companies are in the same type of niche business, so not much difference in terms of diversification. So if you're in Upstart Holdings, you do not need to go in Affirm's holdings. Me personally, guys, I like Affirm's holding because I have seen this company around. I've talked with people who actually use their service, use their product. So I'm familiar a little bit more in terms of Affirm's holding. And you guys know my policy. If I feel, touch, see, and understand a business, I'm more confident in investing in this business. So this is why I chose Affirm's holding above Upstart Holdings, even though I still trade stocks with Upstart Holdings. This is not the long-term play. My long-term play is more into Affirm's holdings. So yes, guys, we can see year to date, Affirm's holding is down. As I said, we can take a look here, just around 73-75%. In the last 3 months, we can see a similar pattern down around 30%. And in the last month, we saw a massive drop in price down around 27.5% as well. In the last 5 days, we have seen a completely different sign. Stock is up just around 20%. So we start to see great news since last week with Affirm's holdings. So September starts to look great. And the reason why September starts to look great, guys, it is back to school and kids and families are buying in the store and people are taking these in credit. For example, you may go to a Best Buy store. You may want to buy a computer for your child to go to school. If you do not want to put this money in your credit card, then you can apply for like a Best Buy card. Or if you go to, I don't know, like any shop that takes this form of credit, they allow you to apply for this loan, and then you have a year or 2 years, depends on whatever situation is, to pay for this credit with no interest, with the exception for I guess like an administration fee. So a lot of people are taking advantages of this, and this is why I think Affirm's holding will do a huge bounce back. Now keep in mind as well, the Christmas season is around the corner. Again, the Christmas season is around the corner. We will start seeing people do more purchases. Don't look at the stock price right now. It's just a reflection of the projection for 2022, and in terms of the consumer spending with inflation scares and recession scare, a lot of people are holding back and how they normally shop. So again, this is my take on it. If you have a different belief, as usual, do your own research. Let me know what you guys think. If you're buying, if you're holding, if you're selling, or if you're just completely staying away, it is totally fine. As usual, guys, make sure you do proper research before you invest in these companies. Now, if you like the content, show your support by like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys are buying shares, if you guys are not buying shares, again, it's not a big deal. Just make sure that you guys are protecting your capital. So as usual, I like to end the video by saying peace out and have a fantastic week, guys. I will keep pushing out videos this week to make sure I'm updating the videos I created in the last few weeks. So until next time, guys, peace out.